Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Alaskan bush people Raiven Brown, leaving for Texas again. Alaskan bush people stars Raiven Brown and Bear Brown are expecting their third baby. However, with Christmas over and the pregnancy in its early stages, Raiven has announced that she is leaving for Texas once again. While this has some fans worried, Raiven said she has a good reason for leaving the Brown homestead once again. Here is what Raiven is going back to Texas and what it means for Alaskan bush people. Raiven Brown leaving for Texas during pregnancy. Raiven Brown announced on her Instagram account that she is going back to Texas. This is exactly what she did while pregnant with Cove, although there was one major difference at that time. When Raiven left for Texas during her last pregnancy, which happened before Christmas 2022, she left Bear Brown when she did it. The two had a toxic relationship at the time. Raiven admitted that she had to leave him and things were not good between them. Bear had even gone to jail for domestic abuse, although that was before her pregnancy at the time. This time, the two seemed to be back together and strong. They posted a video on Christmas on Instagram on Bear's account and looked happy. This means Raiven going to Texas is not because of problems with Bear. When Raiven went to Texas during her pregnancy with Cove, it was not only to leave Bear, but to go somewhere safer for her pregnancy. She has struggled during her last two pregnancies. Raiven posted on her Instagram stories as she needed to live closer to a good ER that could take care of a NICU baby. She also said it would put them closer to her family, and she revealed their landlord was selling their house, meaning Bear never did finish their house on the mountain. Raiven Brown is a high-risk pregnancy. Raiven Brown and Bear Brown had River and then tried to have a second baby. Sadly, Raiven miscarried that baby. Cove is their rainbow baby, but he was also a high-risk pregnancy. Raiven needed months of bed rest leading to her delivering the baby in January 2023. She was then in the hospital for almost a week as the baby needed to also remain on a ventilator before they could come home. Raiven said in her Instagram stories that there is a perfect NICU to take care of the third baby if they need that. She said that they won't risk anything when it comes to the new pregnancy, and it is a 4-hour drive to a NICU where they live in Washington. They also don't have an ER that is capable of taking care of a NICU baby there. Finally, Raiven got a bit defensive when she said that she misses her family and deserves to see them as well as they are important as well. It is unclear who this was in response to as she wrote it on her stories and not in response to a comment on a post. It also sounds like from her comments that Bear Brown is going with her. Raiven Brown, known for her resilient spirit and tenacity on Alaskan bush people, has always been a woman of contrasts. The wild Alaskan terrain with its rugged beauty and harsh conditions seemed an unlikely backdrop for someone who also harbored dreams of warmer horizons. Yet as she stood at the threshold of change once more preparing to leave the bush for the vast expanse of Texas, Raiven felt the familiar tug of excitement and apprehension. The Alaskan wilderness had a way of embedding itself into one's soul. The crisp air, the majestic mountains, and the silence broken only by the whispers of nature had been Raiven's home for years. Here she had carved out a life with Bear, one of the Brown family's most adventurous and free-spirited members. Together, they faced the challenges of the bush, from brutal winters to the constant need for self-sufficiency. The call of the wild, strong as it was, could not quiet the whispers of Raiven's heart. Texas had always been a part of her story. The Lone Star State, with its expansive skies and warm, inviting climate, offered a stark contrast to Alaska's relentless cold. It was where she felt the warmth of family ties, where memories of childhood laughter and simpler times lingered. It was a place of comfort, yet also a land of opportunity, brimming with possibilities that the isolation of the Alaskan bush could not provide. Raiven's decision to leave Alaska was not made lightly. The bond she shared with Bear was deep, forged in the fires of shared hardship and triumph. Together, they had navigated the complexities of bush life, their relationship weathered by the elements and strengthened by mutual respect and love. But the pull of Texas was undeniable. It was a place where Raiven could explore different facets of her identity, pursue dreams that had been put on hold, and give her young son, River, a different kind of life experience. As Raiven packed her belongings, she reflected on the journey that had brought her here. The Alaskan bush had taught her resilience, adaptability, and the importance of family. It had shown her that she was capable of surviving and thriving in the most challenging of environments. But it had also revealed to her the importance of balance, of finding a space where she could nurture all aspects of her being. Bear understood Raiven's need for change, though the prospect of separation weighed heavily on him. The Alaskan bush was in his blood. It was where he felt most alive, most himself. Yet his love for Raiven and River was paramount. He supported Raiven's decision, knowing that her happiness and fulfillment were crucial to their family's overall well-being. They promised to stay connected, to bridge the miles between Alaska and Texas with frequent visits and constant communication. The day of departure arrived with a mix of emotions. Raiven stood on the porch of their rustic cabin, taking in the view one last time. The snow-capped peaks, the dense forests, and the serene stillness of the land held a beauty that was unparalleled. She knew she would miss it. The raw, untamed essence of Alaska that had become a part of her. But she also knew that new adventures awaited her in Texas, that there were dreams to be realized and paths to be forged. With a final embrace, Raiven and Bear bid each other farewell. River, sensing the significance of the moment, clung to his mother, but also looked forward to the new experiences ahead. The journey to Texas was a new chapter, a chance to create a life that blended the best of both worlds. In Texas, Raiven found herself surrounded by the warmth of family and the familiarity of a landscape she had always loved. The bustling cities, the rolling plains, and the friendly faces welcomed her back with open arms. She began to explore opportunities that had once seemed out of reach, from pursuing further education to engaging in community projects. River thrived in the new environment, his days filled with laughter, learning, and the joy of discovering new things. Yet Alaska was never far from Raiven's thoughts. She kept in close contact with Bear, sharing stories of their respective lives and planning future visits. The connection between them remained strong, a testament to their deep bond and mutual respect. Raiven knew that their paths would continue to intersect, that the love they shared would bridge any distance. Raiven's move to Texas was more than just a change of scenery. It was a step toward a more balanced, fulfilling life. It was a journey of self-discovery, a chance to honor her roots while embracing new possibilities. The lessons of the Alaskan bush, the strength, resilience, and the importance of family, remained with her, guiding her as she navigated this new chapter. As she settled into her life in Texas, Raiven felt a sense of peace and purpose. She was grateful for the experiences that had shaped her, for the love and support of Bear and her family. The future was wide open, filled with promise and potential, and as she looked out at the Texan sunset, with its vibrant hues painting the sky, she knew that she was exactly where she was meant to be. Raiven Brown's journey from the Alaskan bush to Texas was not just a geographical shift. It was a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the power of love and determination. It was a story of embracing change, honoring one's dreams, and finding balance in the ever-evolving landscape of life. And as she embarked on this new adventure, Raiven knew that she was ready for whatever the future held, confident in her ability to thrive, no matter where the road led.